Good morning, everyone. Welcome to BuddyDevelopers. I'm Naveen. In the previous video, we have seen how to set up the Blockstrap theme and its child theme directory theme, and how to set up the Geodirectory plugin. If you haven't watched that video yet, you can go to BuddyDevelopers YouTube channel, and we have that video live here. So once you're done with the plugin and theme setup, this is how the default directory site look like. All the data that you see in this website right now, it's dummy data, and we will see how to replace these images, this text, and from where should you add your listing post, and how about this category post. So everything we will discuss in this video, so stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can subscribe it right now. Before that, let's have a look of this website. So after the installation of plugin and theme, you will get a home page where you get a search form. You get some categories listing, you get some top rated listings, and you get some listing layout like this with images, and you get some listing layout like this with map. You get a slider of top rated or top restaurants, and you get an option to add images. You get a footer. Whoever will come to this listing website as a user, they can click on this sign in button to sign in into the website. They can click on create account to create their account or to register in this website. They can search the listing by clicking on this search button, and they will be moved to the search result page. For example, if I search by a listing name, the listing starts showing here. You may be wondering why the Budokan, I search for Budokan and this Sampan is appearing. That is because some part of this listing maybe have this keyword, because this search also look for the description, tags, categories and all. Here you can change the grid layout to list or maybe grid 1, grid 3, and here on the right hand side you can drag the map and see the pain points and all. Here in the places section, user will see all the listings. They get pagination here, and if they click on any map marker here, the map marker shows the listing details. User have an option to favorite the listing, but since I'm not logged in, it redirected me to the login page. So I will log in here, and now after I log in, it shows me a logout link, as you can see here. And if I click on this favorite icon, I mark this listing as my favorite. I can even mark them as favorite from this map marker or from the single listing page. So this is how the single listing page look like, where, or you can also call it listing detail page, where all about the listing get displays, like the name of the listing, address, some images. You can open these images and you can see it turn into a slider now. Everything is displayed in a list manner right now, but you also have an option to display all these tabs like this profile, photos, map into a tab format. Here the map shows the current location of this particular listing. User get an option to review this listing, so they can review it. In the right hand side, it shows other details like this email ID, phone number, and social media account, their business hours. User can also share this post into a different social media platform. In this video, we will see how to change the layout of this page too. So stay tuned. User also get an option to add their listing if they wants to be part of this website. As a business owner, they can click on this add listing and they will be moved to a form where they will just fill up their form, and after that their listing will be live in the website. So let me quickly add a listing here. Let's add some tag. We'll call it center. Let's add some categories. Address will be anything. You can type it or you can just drag this map, it will automatically pick up the address. I will add some images. And then phone number and email address and everything. I'm not going to add it because it is not a required field. So I will just submit this listing now. You see the post received, your listing may need to be reviewed after going live. You can preview it. So right now admin will have to approve the listing. So let's go here in the dashboard and let's approve this listing. So now I have approved this listing. If I go here in the places section again, my listing starts showing up here. If I click on it, see those details, I haven't filled them, so it is not displaying here. But apart from this, okay, the address and everything is displaying, not the phone number, email address and all. But apart from this, it is just maintaining the same layout. Okay, so now let's have a quick look of the backend. So I'm logged in as an admin user. So if I go to site name slash wp dash admin, I will be moved to my admin dashboard. And here, this is the admin dashboard. I see 4 updates, so it is my recommendation to you. If you are a directory site owner, always keep your plugins and themes updated. So I will go this plugin tab and update all of my plugins. So in one of my YouTube video, I have explained in detail like why you should update your plugins and themes. But just repeating up here that in order to keep your website safe and also get the latest updated features of these plugins, you should always keep the plugins and themes updated. But sometime some update date can cause you some error and all, so always keep the backup updated. So here in the backend, we have already seen like for Geodirectory, all the settings will be reside in this Geodirectory tab. Here you get this analytics and all, and you see here a places section. So this is the part of Geodirectory. This is a Geodirectory CPT to add businesses. If you want to have multiple domains for your listing website, like you want to make a directory listing website for plumber, for electrician, for doctors. You might want different fields or different data for three of them, and you want to create separate CPT to maintain the separate data for the each identity. In that case, you can buy Geodirectory's custom post type add-on. So this is the custom post type add-on of Geodirectory, which will provide you an option to create multiple CPTs, like you can see here. So you can create multiple CPTs using this add-on. We have a complete guide for this. Here you can see it's a complete guide for this custom post type add-on, so you can check that. So in this places section, as an admin, you can see all the posts that has been created by user from front end. You can see the author who created those listings. So right now every listing belong to the admin user, but whoever will be the owner, you will see the author of that particular listing here. Admin himself can add a listing by just clicking on this add new button, and they will get the same type of form with some different look. So from here admin can create a listing. Admin have all the rights, so he can even mark this listing to pending or maybe totally delete it. Admin can check all the reviews that all the listings in his website got in the comment section. Here you can see one of the review that I have given to this particular listing is appeared here. Admin can approve and unapprove this listing or mark them as spam or so. Admin can create multiple tags from this place tag section. Tags are also created by the listing author while submitting the listing. So all the tags that has been created in your website, you can review them here. And every tag, how many listing they have, get displays up here. Admin can define categories for their CPT. So like these are the categories defined for places CPT. Admin can add one more. So categories are always predefined by admin. They cannot be created from front end by as a user. So always admin first create the categories, and then whoever submitting the listing or the business owner, they will have only those options to keep their business in those categories only. In the CPT settings section, admin have a right to create custom fields. So these custom fields, whatever custom field is created here, they get displayed in the add listing form. So like, if suppose I want to create a field for date of birth, either I can use this date field, or there are few predefined fields. I can use the date of birth field from here. I just have to click it once and it will be automatically added. And then for every field you see the same layout. So you just have to click on show advanced to see the advanced setting of this particular custom field. Here you can change the label. You can change the label only for admin. You can add some description. You can add a key by which it will be recognized in the database. You can add some default value if you want to. You can add a icon to it, and you can define the date format because it's a date field. You also have conditional field where you can set the condition. For example, show if category equal to, and then we have to type the category ID. So suppose if I want this date field to be only visible for Let's say, for example, for attraction, the category ID is 44. So I will just say here equal to 44. I'll just click on save change. So now this field is saved, and the field which have a condition, they get this eye icon. You can see here has conditions. Okay, so now if I refresh my page in the front end, this add listing page, you see I don't have a date of birth field, but when I will select the attraction category, you see the date of birth field appeared here. So this is how you can add multiple custom fields or edit the existing custom field of your directory site. You can delete this field like this. In the sorting section, you can add more option to let the viewer sort their listing in the archive page. For example, if I will be here on the places page, here I get an option to sort this listing by new age, title, rating and default because I have mentioned them here. Similarly, I can add more field to let the user sort those listing by those criteria. In the tab section, I can add the data tabs, and these data tabs will be visible in the single page of the listing. So like this profile, photo, map. Here you can see profile, photo, map, review. So similarly, if you want one more tab for your listing detail page, you can add it here. In the journal tab, you see all the settings related to this particular CPT. I will just click on show advanced to see the all the settings. So here I can change this places name to something else, like to businesses. Okay, and I have to change the title to. Okay, so now I have changed my CPT name from places to businesses, and you can see here you have an option to disable the command, disable the rating if you want. You can also allow single review for every user. You can disable the favorite, you can disable front end ad if you don't want to allow users to add listing from front end. You get some SEO setting where you can set meta title and description about this particular CPT page, CPT archive page. And here you have the option to set templates. We will talk about these templates in the coming session. Okay, so now I will just click on save changes, and if I just refresh my page now, you see my places CPT calls turned into businesses. Okay, I just have to go here after making this change, settings, permalink, and reset the permalink by clicking on this link. Why? Because if I just refresh this page, sometime it gives 404. Okay, so right now it is not giving 404, but sometime it might throw 404. So it's better to save change once you make some changes related to URL. You may be wondering why this notice is coming up here. So it is because the directory theme was earlier it was a classic theme, and now it is turned into a block theme. So Geodirectory is providing you this notice, like if you're already using the classic theme and you moved into or you updated your theme to version 3, it turned into a block theme. So you might not be familiar with block theme, or maybe possible like your customization totally got changed or something. So in that case you have an option to move back to the classic theme. Okay, so one final step that we have to do here is go to setting and click on journal, and we will have to enable this allow anyone can register. Only then user from front end can create their account, because for creating a listing site user must have an account, and you have to enable this option for that. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. In the next video we will see how to customize these templates, for example this header and this home page. Because this video length is increasing, so I'm wrapping up the next part in the next video. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel you can subscribe it. See you in the next video. Have a good day.